Lots of projects do business cases. Lots of projects don't do them that well. There's some great ones, and it kind of comes down to how you see your business case. We work with projects where the business case is just seen as a funding mechanism, so it's a thing you have to do to get the money, and as soon as you do it, you get the money, then you go off and do whatever you want. But really, for a business case to be effective, it should just be a culmination of all of the thinking and planning that you've done to say, this idea that we've had is actually a great idea, and we want to do it, and we want to do it in this way, and it's going to cost us this much money, we think. And if you treat your business case like that, it becomes much more of an exercise of actually, we need to do a bunch of planning and thinking about this initiative, rather than just a bunch of boxes that we have to fill out to get some money. So your assurance around your business case should look at it like that too. It's not really about, have you done your strategic case, or have you done your economic case, or those kinds of things, and have you followed through a template. It's actually, can you see the logic and the justification for the investment, and does the kind of narrative that the business case presents of that, does that make sense? Particularly from an investor's perspective. So that is one thing that we've picked up, and that the New Zealand Treasury Gateway team picked up as well in some of their lessons learned, is write your business case from an investor's perspective. So that means actually it should be fairly tight and concise, and say why we need to do this thing, what are the different ways we could do it, how much of those different ways cost, how do you balance the cost of that against the benefit, and what is your preferred way of kind of getting through it. And that gives a really nice, clear path to an investor to say, okay, I can see that spending $100 million on this new replacement IT system will actually give me all of these benefits and enable me to do a bunch of stuff that I've not been able to do before. That makes sense. Often we see in business cases hundreds of pages of really dense information that is important because it shows that you've done some thinking, but which doesn't actually encapsulate the investment decision. If I could give advice to people writing business cases, that would be my one piece of advice, is write it from the investor's perspective. What are you asking for? Why are you asking for it? How are you going to deliver what you're asking for? And how are you going to give investors confidence that at the end of the spend, you'll have this shiny, fancy new thing, or this new product, or this new way of working, which will make a difference. From an assurance perspective, you want your assurers to be thinking that way too. So it's not just about, yes, you followed the template and you've got the right information in the right places. It's actually, yes, I can see as an investor, why are you asking me to make this decision? And I'm comfortable in making that decision.